Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great weekend, and I do want to wish you a great weekend. In this video, we will talk about Perpetual protocol again. Just a little bit of a daily update. I'll probably keep making these daily updates until it's totally dead, or yeah, until then. But for now, still doing the daily updates. I know a lot of you are trading it, or at least waiting to get in. Some of you probably bought, some of you shorted, so I just wanted to give you my thoughts on it. And now before we do that though, I do want to mention that Perp or Perpetual protocol right now is super manipulated. There is some sort of it looks like the manipulation is getting less, and we'll still look at some other indicators as well to kind of see if that is true. But if you look at it right now, like a lot of volume is coming from manipulated exchanges. There's no reason for a move like this, so it is manipulated. But it doesn't matter, all right? It can still go both ways. It's just something you should know. So before we dive into Perpetual protocol for now, I do want to mention briefly that I have my own premium trading group in which I also have shared when I shorted Perp. But apart from that, there's also a chat room full of traders, which is talking about trading and potential trade setups the whole day, which is very valuable. And my trading guide for if you want to learn how to analyze and trade like me. Right, so if you're interested, links will be down in the description. But for now, let's actually get into Perpetual. So purely, I would say, purely technically, I think it's best to start with that, because I have some fundamentals I want to talk about as well, or at least some other statistics. But technically right now, Perpetual is still bullish. I know we just had quite a big crash or quite a big drop, but it is still bullish. It's still on top of the 28 EMA, like it hasn't even touched that level yet, and it's still on top of the 382 fib right here. So technically, there's nothing going on, and it still looks most likely that after hitting our price target at 1.3, that it will also be able to get up towards that price target at around 1.4. The thing though is, the problem with that is that even though Perp is not fully bearish right now, there is some sort of bearish confirmation here when it broke down below 1.15 and 1.1. You can also see that that was a respected support level, so it's actually a confirmed key level, and then breaking down below that does mean something. All right, and then I think this is a good time to also talk about some other statistics. If we take a look at this for PerpFi, you can see, or PerpFi, excuse me, that's the website, but Perpetual, and you can see that around 4 o'clock, which is actually 6 o'clock here, I believe, you can see that then it really spiked up towards 1.3. So then the open interest was very high. Up until that point, the open interest almost always continued going up. And what we see now is that the volume has already dropped down quite a bit, and the open interest has dropped down to levels where it was on Thursday, September in the afternoon, which was right here, all right? So that was quite early. So the open interest has dropped down quite significantly, and if that keeps dropping together with the volume, after also getting this bearish breakout, it's bad news. All right, so I would actually say that I am a little bit more bearish on Perpetual protocol right now than I am bullish. In the end, like I said, technically it's still bullish. So technically a lot of things are still possible, and therefore what I'll tell you is that it's still waiting for confirmation for now. Like Perpetual will either break down below this level right here at 95, 93 cents. If it does that, I think it's settled. I think it's over. I think it will drop down to 80 cents and then ultimately down, probably all the way down to 60 cents in the next month. But on the other hand, if Perpetual is actually able to break above 1.15 here, like I said, technically right now it's still bullish, and then it will just get up to 1.4, 1.45. So both these scenarios are still possible. I think it's a bit more likely, given what I've told you, that we will see a bearish breakout. But that's my take on it. So if you do have any questions, as always, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care, and bye.